Before we get started with this video, make sure you guys are subscribed. And if you are subscribed, make sure you tap that bell so you never miss an upload. Thank you guys so much for the support, and enjoy the video. What's up guys, 360 Beyblade here, and today we have another unboxing, kind of following what seems to be the month of Spriggan, since we've been doing a lot of videos with World Spriggan. We'll probably do more videos with World Spriggan, but today we have an unboxing, a Hasbro unboxing, of Lord Spryzen. This is the double pack for Beyblade vs. Rise. So, basically this double pack includes Lord Spryzen, the Hypersphere version of it, and a Crash Rocktivore with random parts. The Rocktivore isn't all that big of a deal, but Spryzen kinda is. Out of all the Hypersphere bays, this one's definitely one of my favorites. And the parts for this are the Lord Spryzen layer, the Blitz Hypersphere disc, and the Dimension Hypersphere driver. So, right off the bat, because it's Hypersphere, it's going to be different. We can take a quick look at the parts. They're all the parts. And then you got the stats. Spryzen has it where it's even on both sides. I believe it's 3 runtime, 3 drop-in frequency, whatever it is, they're the same. And then Rocktivore has it where it's a 4 in runtime and 2 in drop-in frequency. Again, I still don't know what those mean, mainly because Hypersphere is kind of iffy. But yeah, that's pretty much for the parts, and now let's open this thing up. So here we go, we got the parts all laid out, starting with Crash Rocktivore. The colors are kind of interesting, but the layer is pretty much the same as the turbo layer. Don't know if you guys want the QR code, but let's see. Yep, you guys can scan that now. You got the heavy disc, which is an old disc. Don't know why we're still getting it. And then Charge Hypersphere. This is the stamina version on it that you would get on Glyph. And basically what that means is the tip is the roundest out of all of them. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for Rocktivore. Now let's get into the main focus of the unboxing, and that is Lord Spryzen. So, starting off with the driver, this is Dimension Hypersphere, and continuing the trend with all of the other Hypersphere drivers, these things don't really have any of their gimmicks that their real drivers have, but if you did get a Dimension Slingshot, I mean, you could just always replace that, and then you'd somewhat have Lord Spryzen's gimmick in terms of the driver. Next we have Blitz Hypersphere. We also see this on Sword Valtryek, and this disc, it's a pretty good disc for TT. And real quick here, I can show a comparison of everything. And it's a pretty solid disc, although if it were to actually have the gimmick, it would be better. It's nice that you can put a frame on it, though. And then probably the best part of the entire bay, which is the most customizable, and in my opinion, probably one of the best Hypersphere parts in general, is the Lord Spryzen layer. So like every Hypersphere bay, it has the slopes on it, and it is dual spin. That's one thing that I was very afraid of when it came time for Lord Spryzen to be released, because Devilos didn't have the ability to change the chip. You had to pretty much buy both separate bays. But this one, you don't have to. It has different grooves on it, and they even made it so that it doesn't have those little odd cutouts on the chip, and you can just twist it, and boom, you just changed it to left spin or right spin mode, and then you just twist it and change it back. It's kind of like how World works, and kind of how Lord works when you take it apart. Here's the QR code for anyone who wants that. You can scan it now. And yeah, so now we can put the bay together and test the slopes. Okay, so the slopes are kind of mediocre. I mean, that kind of makes sense, because another thing that's missing on the layer, aside from the rubber, which is not there. It's hollowed out, but it's also missing the little burst resistors on the side. I don't know if you guys can see it all too well, but in Lord Spriggan, like right there, there's a burst resistor, which would help it with bursting. There's a quick little side-by-side, and yeah, pretty much you can tell the differences right away once you put it side-by-side. But the front doesn't look all that bad. So that does it for all the parts, and now let's get into some test battles. Alright, so test spin time of Lord Spriggan, or Spryzen. Okay, so right now it's kind of staying chill in the center. It's probably because of how I launched it, so not bad. And then if we change it, all we have to do, change it to left spin. And let's see how it performs now. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, so it's performing pretty much how I expected with all Hypersphere tops. They kind of are mainly attackive in any stadium. So now, why not? Let's just put it up against Crash Ragnarok, the Hypersphere one. Ooh, Lord Spryzen takes the win by a ring-out finish. So now we'll go ahead and change it to right spin and see if we can get a burst. Spryzen losing some control. Looks like it's going to come down to stamina. Who's going to win? I think that was a draw. So we'll do it one more time. Ooh, a self-KO by Rock Divorce. So that is 2-0. Not the most exciting battles, but they'll do. So that is going to do it for this unboxing of Lord Spryzen and I guess Crash Ragnarok, if you guys were here for that. If you guys liked it, feel free to smash that like button, share this video with your friends, and if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe so I can keep doing this awesome Beyblade content, because 93% of my viewers aren't subscribed, so come on guys, subscribe. We got another Spriggan video, come on, we're doing really good right now. Overall, this Bay wasn't all that bad. If you want it for your collection, that would be one reason to get it, but I'm sure with the Lord Spryzen layer, you could definitely customize with non-Hypersphere parts, and this bag could actually be pretty good. But, once again, that's going to wrap it up for this video, and until next time, I'm 360 Beyblade, and I'll see you guys in my next video.